Yeah. That's okay. I mean, for some of you, when the video is not working, it's okay. But before I start, everybody is comfortable? Nobody is feeling cold, shivering, right? Are you shivering?
Kind of.
Kind of? Then you come and sit near the heater. Okay. Alright. So, yesterday we learned how to do fraction addition. And who all still remembers how to do it? Okay. No, so I remembers, Salmi also remembers. So it's just a question. Nobody has to solve it. I will let you guys solve when you need to solve. But do you remember what did we do? Okay. So let's.
But I want to solve.
No, when I will tell you when you have to solve. Okay. So just don't worry about it. Okay. So one thing I wanted to tell you guys is everybody hands down. Everybody hands down. I will let you know when you have to raise your hand. I got the information that most of you remember how do we add fractions. So, okay. Alright. So, Aditya and Salmi, you guys can put your hands down as well. Okay. So, yesterday we learned how to add fractions. Here. Only here. Don't make me repeat the same thing. Don't make me get mad. Okay? And I don't get mad for no reason. Okay? I get mad when I'm trying to teach somebody and I see you doing something else. Okay? So my only request to everybody in the class is next 50 minutes are mine. Your 50 minutes are mine. Meaning I need your full attention. Okay? Yeah? Now, so we learned how to do fraction addition yesterday. What I want to tell you guys is, you have already learned how to do subtraction also. How to do fraction subtraction also. It's the same thing. Fraction addition and subtraction are the same thing. Now I'll show you guys how. Okay? Now, let's say if I have to add 1 by 3 plus 2 by 8. Nobody is doing it. I'm doing it. So I'll tell you when you have to do it. Nihan, you can see me, right? I cannot see you, that's fine.
Yeah.
As long as you can see me on the board, you're fine. Okay. Now, I have to add these two numbers. Okay, and then what will I do? First thing, look at the denominators and find out the LCM of that. So I have to find out the LCM of 3 and 8. What is the smallest number that can divide both of them? There is no such number. They are very different. Can you see the board?
Yeah. But
So, okay, we are not here for debate. Come to the front seat. Or move to that side. Move to that side. I will just close the door so it will be fine. You will not feel cold. Now, what is the smallest number that can divide both of them? There is no such number. So we have to do it one by one. We start with 3. 3 ones are 3. Everybody here. And then 8 doesn't come in the table of 3. So I'll leave 8 as 8. Now, what is the smallest number apart from 1? 8. So I'll put 8. 1 remains 1. 8 ones are 8. Done. I've got 1 here. Everything is done. That means my LCM would be multiplying these numbers. 3 times 8 will be my LCM, which is 24. So we found out the LCM. Okay? All of you who don't remember how to find out the LCM, look at this, because this approach will remain the same. So we found LCM as 24. What do? We take the LCM and write it here. So the first step in adding a fraction is find out the LCM of the denominators. We found the LCM is 24. Now start the calculation. Pick the first number, 1 by 3. Now, how many times of 3 gives you 24? 3 times 8. 3 8 is 24. Yeah? 3 times 8. So you write 8. And what do you have in the numerator? 1. To multiply that 1. Done. First one is done. Then you have a plus sign. Put a plus. Pick the second one. How many times of 8 gives you 24? 8 3s are 24. Right? So you write, start a bracket and put 3 inside the bracket. What do you have in the numerator? 2. Okay? So 8 into 1, so this becomes 8 into 1 is 8, right? 24 is 24. 8 into 1 is 8 and 3 into 2 is 6. 8, then plus 3 into 2, 6. You are done. 8 plus 6, 14 by 24. This is your answer. If you recall what we did from the beginning, we had two fractions to add. We looked at the denominator, found out the LCM of these two guys, which came as 24. Then we picked the first number. What is the denominator? 3. How many times of 3 is 24? 8. We wrote 8. Then whatever I had the numerator, I put here. Done. So this became, first one is done. Then I have a plus sign, I put a plus. Then pick the second number. How many times of 8 gives me 24? 3. And then what do I have in the numerator? 2. 3 into 2. So then we added it, we are done. Yeah? Now, I'm telling you that I'm very tired now. I don't want to teach you guys how to do subtraction. Because I think you guys already know it. Now let's check how do you know it. Okay? Now, let's say I have to subtract 1 by 3 minus 2 by 5. So guys, no chatting, no text messages, no emojis, no asking questions to each other. I only want you guys to commit your next 50 minutes for me. If you have to talk, you have to talk to me. If you have to ask question, you have to ask question to me. No friends during the class. Am I being clear? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now,
Yes, sir.
okay. So, here, I said that I am not feeling like teaching you guys how to do subtraction of fractions. That is not the case. I'm just telling you guys that subtraction is same as addition. Now let's see how it happened. When we were doing addition, what did we do first? We found the LCM of these two, right? We'll do the same thing again. 3 and 5. Find out the LCM of this. Now, which number divides both of them? There is no such number. So then we have to pick up the smallest number, 3. 3 ones are 3. 5 doesn't come in the table of 3, so we'll leave 5. Now, what is the next number apart from 1? 5. Stay on mute. When you're not talking. 5 ones are 5. All got 1, so we are done. 3 times 5, 15. This is my LCM. Okay? Anika, with me? Nehil, Nikhil? Nehil? Nikhil. Okay, that's not that much funny, okay? It's not a good joke. Don't worry about it. Okay, now 15 is the answer. 15 is my LCM. What will I do? When we were doing addition, same thing we did, right? We found out the LCM of the denominator. Same thing we have done so far. Nothing new, nothing changed. David, here with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'll keep on checking with you guys in random order, okay? There is no pattern. Just to make sure that whatever I'm teaching, that is reaching. Yeah, that's a good joke. Rhyming word, teaching, reaching. Okay, coming back to this one. So we found the LCM, same as what we do with addition also, right? Okay. Now pick the first number, 1 by 3. How many times of 3 gives you 15? 5? 3 5s are 15? Put a bracket here. 3 5s are 15. Put a 5. Then what do you have in the numerator? 1. Bracket closed. First one is done. Now, like we were doing addition, what did we do? We picked up what was the sign and we wrote it there. Now we have a negative sign. I'll write a negative here. Done. Then go to the second number. How many times of 5 gives you 15? 3. So I'll write a 3.
Sir, would that be a negative sign or a minus?
Minus negative are same.
Oh, cause like then would you say minus 3 or negative 3? Or like are they both the same?
they are both the same. So minus is a sign. You can say it's a negative number or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
So for now, we're not probably worrying about it. If I had a plus, I would have put a plus. It's a minus, so I'm putting a minus. That's it.
Okay.
Now, look at this number. What is the denominator? 5. How many times of 5 is 15? 3. So I wrote 3. And then multiply that with the numerator. That is 2. So when we're doing addition, we did the same thing. We found out the LCM, pick the number, how many times of this, then multiply with the numerator. And then put the sign, and then pick the second number. Same thing. So now, if you look at it, I have done nothing different from what I was doing with respect to addition of fractions. It's the same thing. Yeah? Now here, let's break it open. 5 times 1 is 5. Minus 3 times 2 is 6 by 15. Look at my story, okay? I'm writing story, I'm not skipping anything. Okay? I did this, I wrote this. 5 into 1 is 5. 3 into 2 is 6. I'm writing everything, I'm not skipping anything, okay? Same way, when you are doing calculation, you would need to write it very clearly so that you don't get confused. Now 5 minus 6 is how much? Anybody? Yep, Yadavid.
I know.
Yeah, tell me how much it will be.
1.
5 minus 6 will be 1 or minus 1?
Minus 1.
Minus 1? We got the answer. Yeah, Jay? Was that your answer as well?
Sir?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me, Sammy.
I don't think it's relevant to this, but when I was like in school and they taught me subtraction and fraction, I mean it was with mixed numbers, so I don't know if it will be the same or not. It was like 1 and 1/5 minus 2 and 5/6. Okay, and when like 5 minus 6, right? Yeah, for example, I had to convert it into an improper fraction to subtract.
Yes.
So when I do that, I just make it negative.
We will do that anyways. So here, first of all, we'll come to the mixed number as well. So Ashar, yeah, was that your same answer or you had a question?
Does it have to be minus 1 or just 1?
Yes, it has to be minus 1. I'll tell you why.
Okay.
So let's say I have $5. Okay. Nihan, you might want to go on mute. Yeah, let's say if I have $5, okay, and I have to give Anika $10, meaning I borrowed $10 from Anika, okay, so that means I owed her. So today, let's say I don't have any money, okay, I don't have any money. I borrowed $10 from Anika, okay. So what is my total value? Negative, because this is the money I owe. The day I have $10, my first thing I have to do is I have to give it back to Anika. Yeah? Because this is my negative balance. If I say, are you with me? No, you're not. You are doing some interesting stuff in the last room. Stay here. Stay with me. I don't want you to see anywhere else. So, okay. Let's say if I don't have money today. I need to do something. So what I'll do, I'll borrow money from somebody. Let's say I did not have money, I needed $10. I borrowed $10 from Anika. Anika is my neighbor. So I said, Anika, can you lend me $10? She said, yeah, I have $10. So she gave me 10. Okay. Now, today, if somebody says how much money I have, I will say I have negative 10. Because I don't have money. I have already borrowed money from Anika. So this is my net worth. If I have to go buy something, I cannot buy because I already owe some money to Anika. I cannot spend more money. Okay. So this is my negative balance. Tomorrow if I get $10, what will I do? I'll go and give it to Anika. I will give 10 to Anika. So my total balance is 0 now. Meaning I don't owe any money. I don't have extra money, but I don't owe anybody anything. Okay. I don't have to give anything. If I got only 5, what will happen? I'll give 5 to Anika. And then Anika will say, okay, you gave me 5, good, but you still have to give me 5 more. So negative means that is something that you owe to somebody. Okay? So here, if you look at the situation, I had only 5, but I had to give 6 to somebody. Right? Subtracting means what? You gave something. Let's say you went to Walmart with $100 note. Okay? You went to Walmart with $100 and you bought something for $50. What did you do? You had 100 and you bought something for 50. How much you are left with?
50.
50, right? So you gave it to somebody or you have to give to somebody. So whenever you see a negative, you always assume or understand that as that is the money that you have to give to somebody. Now if you look at this situation, 5 minus 6, you had only 5 but you had to give 6. That means after doing this calculation, you still have to give 1 to somebody that you have not finished yet. Is it making sense?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Also.
So Shriyanvi has a question still. Yes, tell me what is your question?
I don't really get the concept of the thing.
Okay, now here's the thing. If I say Shriyanvi has to give me $30, okay? That means how much money Shriyanvi has? Shriyanvi has nothing. Shriyanvi has to give me $30. So what Shriyanvi has? Shriyanvi has this much only. Negative 30 because she has to give me. She can become positive only after she gives me this money. So let's say Shriyanvi gets 40, okay? She gets $40. What she will do? First she will give me this 30 and then she will have 10 with her. So this is the money that she will have. That she can use for buying candy, for buying toys or whatever she wants to do. So whenever you see a negative, something minus something, that means that is something that you have to give. You had $20, you went to Walmart, you bought tomatoes for $5. You had 20, you bought tomatoes for $5. What did you do? You gave that $5. What if you went to Walmart with $20 and you picked up a music system which is for $250? What will happen? You had only $20 with you. You went to Walmart, said, okay, I want to buy a music system which is for $250.
Yeah, you can't afford it then.
Tell me mathematically. You still have to
borrow.
You have to borrow. Yeah, Rehan, tell me.
You would either get a loan.
You either get a loan. You either get a loan or say Walmart, please allow me to take this music system. I will still give you the remaining money, which is $230 more. Okay? So this is the loan. This is the borrowing that you have done from Walmart. Yeah? Yeah, sir.
Can I go to the restroom?
Yes, sure. So now look at this. There are two things. One is positive, one is negative. When you have a positive value, that means that is the money that you have, that you can spend, that you can use anywhere. When you have a negative value, that means that is the money that you owe somebody, that you have to give to somebody. Okay? There's a difference between your bank account and the credit card. Let's look at it this way. If you are using your bank account for making purchase, meaning this is your money in the bank that you are using for buying things. If you are using credit card, that means you are borrowing money from the credit card to do the transaction and then you have to pay to the credit card later on. Is it making sense? Yeah?
I look at how you pay to the credit card. Do you put money in the credit card or?
No, paying to the credit card is as simple as paying to Anika. I said I borrowed money from Anika. So when I get money, I go and give it to Anika, right? So similarly, when I borrow money from credit card, I have to go and give it to a credit card tomorrow if I have borrowed. Okay? If I have used my credit card to buy something, I have to go and give it to credit card. And credit cards are issued by the bank. So I have to go to the bank and say, okay, I have borrowed this much money from you, here's your money. Okay? Anybody having any question right now with positive and negative thing? Jaditi.
Do you mean positive is good in math and negative is bad in math?
No, it's not good or bad math. That is good or bad money. Meaning, when you have positive, that means that is the value that you have. That is the money that you can use. When you have a negative, that means that is already a money that you have borrowed, which you owe to somebody, and you have to give it back before you can do more transactions. Yeah? Yeah, David.
What about the restroom?
Sure. Yanihan.
Isn't like negative means like kind of like you're in debt or something?
It's a debt. It's a debt. As simple as that, right? I said that I borrowed $20 from Anika. It's a debt. I have to pay it back to her. Unless I'm a bad person who doesn't want to return, even after borrowing it. Yeah? Okay, so now just keep that understanding with you guys. That when it's a positive, that means it's something that you have. When it's a negative, that means it's something that you have to give to somebody. Okay? Okay? Now, Yaganya, you're with me? Sami, everybody? Okay. Alright.
So positive is what you have like to spend, and then negative is what you owe someone.
What you have already borrowed to spend in the past. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or what you are wanting to spend. Now keep that thing in mind. So basically here, when you have a positive, you had only 5 and you spent 6. That means you borrowed -1 from somebody. If you relate it with this problem. Tasvik, stop playing with emojis. Emojis, text messages, friends in the class, not entertained. Mandeep, you also. Everybody in the class, don't play with emojis. Because if you start playing with emojis, this is what will happen. See? Okay. So, see, sometimes your teacher also gets a little mischievous. So I'm saying it's an AI thing that bothers. I know I distracted you guys. Don't do that. Okay. It's only with the Apple device. Okay. If you're reading with the Apple device and then you do this, you'll see a balloon flying. Okay. Alright. Coming back to the class. So basically what I said was, be it adding fractions or be it subtracting fractions, is the same thing. No difference. You find out the LCM, then pick the first number, find out how many times, multiply with the numerator, put the sign, continue with this. Okay? Yeah.
Can you repeat that?
Sure. Now I will teach you guys how you can do subtraction and addition in the same problem. Okay? Okay. Aditi, don't do that. What will happen is everybody will try different options and then the class will get distracted. Now, if I have 1/2 plus 2/3 minus 1/6. See? We are doing addition and subtraction in the same problem. Can we do it together? Arihan. I caught you. Okay, so tell me, can I do addition and subtraction of fraction in the same problem? Can I do it together? Okay, let's do it. One last problem, then I will move to multiplication division. Okay. Now, same thing. I have 3 fractions, 2 to be added, 1 to be subtracted. It doesn't matter. I don't care. Why I don't care? Because addition and subtraction works the same way. Okay? Now, what will I do? The first thing I will do is look at the denominators and find out the LCM for them. So my numbers are 2, 3 and 6. Anika, can you see it? No? Okay. So, let me move it a little bit. Is it better now? Yeah. I have 2, 3 and 6 as denominator. I'll find out the LCM for this one first. What is the smallest number that can divide most of them? I think I can start with 2. 2 1s are 2, 3 remains 3, 2 3s are 6. Done. Now the next smallest number I can pick is 3. 1 remains 1, 3 1s are 3, 3 1s are 3. What did I get? 2 and 3. 2 times 3 is 6. This is my LCM. I'll put 6 here. Is everybody with me? Ashar,
Yes.
Mandeep,
Yes, sir.
Shalini?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay,
Yes, sir.
okay. Aradhya?
Yes.
Sanvi has joined after a few days. Sanvi, are you okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you were missed in the last class. So we are right now, we are not last class, you were missed today for initial 20 minutes. Okay, so we did fraction addition yesterday, and what I have taught so far to the kids is addition and subtraction the same thing, okay? So here, I am doing addition and subtraction the same problem. So what I am doing is, we looked at the denominator 2, 3 and 6 and found out the LCM. LCM of 2, 3 and 6 is 6. That's what we found out. Now, pick the first number. How many times of 2 is 6? 3. Right? 3. What do you have in the numerator? 1. Multiply with 1. First one is done. Then we'll go to second one. What do we have in between? Plus sign. I'll put a plus sign. Then start another bracket. Pick the second number. How many times of 3 is 6? It's 2, 3 2s are 6. And then what do I have in the numerator? 2. Multiply with the 2. Second one also done. Now what is the sign here? I have a negative sign. You look at the board. Ground will not give you any ground breaking information. Okay? Now negative goes here. Then I have third number. 1 by 6. How many times of 6 gives me 6? It's only 1. And what do I have in the numerator? Also 1. All 3 numbers done. Did I do anything different? No. It was all the same. Found the LCM, first number, second number, third number. We were just mindful of the fact that we had the signs in between, so we put the signs correctly. That's it. Otherwise, everything is exactly the same. Do you guys agree?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Aradhya, are you with me, beta? Aradhya has not said anything.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Just stop me if there is something that is not clear to anybody. Okay. Okay. Now, Nihit, are you able to follow? Okay. Now, whatever we have done, let's break the brackets open. So 6 remains 6. Now 3 1 ja 3. First one bracket is done. Then I have a plus, I'll write a plus. 2 times 2 is 4. This bracket is also done. Then I have a minus sign. 1 times 1 is 1. Mandeep, I'm hearing something that I don't need to hear. Stay on mute. Now, what do I have? 3 plus 4 minus 1. Pay attention here. 3 plus 4 is how much? 7. Minus 1 is how much?
6.
6. 3 plus 4, 7. Minus 1, 6. And divided by 6. This becomes 1. Now here, look at this. I had $3. I had $4 more, $7. I spent $1. So I still have $6 left. Right? So this is how you can read the negative numbers. Whenever you have a negative, that means that is the money that you have spent or you have borrowed, which you have to pay. Okay. If I buy something from Walmart and if I don't pay, that is not a good thing. Yeah. So this is the money that I have spent to buy. Okay. Yeah. Nikhil, with me. Now look at this. What did we do? We did addition and subtraction of function the same. Addition and subtraction of fraction the same problem. Without any difference, it's exactly the same. So that's why I was saying that I feel lazy to teach you guys subtraction differently because it's the same, it's not different. Yeah, Jay. Yes, sure. So we learned how to do addition and subtraction of fractions. Is everybody clear?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, and this time, one observation from my side. I have not seen assignments coming from most of you. Now onwards, when I give assignment, make sure that you finish your assignment, show it to your parents, and then ask your parents to send the assignment to me as well. Because I don't see assignments flowing in these days. I have not seen assignment coming from any of you. Maybe only one or two. Yeah.
I did my homework this week though.
Yeah, but I did not receive it. So what I'm saying is, make that as a practice. Once you do the homework, show it to your parents, and then ask your parents to send it to me. So that completes the loop. That yeah, the child has done the homework, parents have seen it, and teacher also got to see it. Yeah? Yeah, Niti.
Can I go to the bathroom, sir?
Sure. Yeah.
What happens if you finish it and like don't send it but bring it in next
Don't bring
it
it
in the classroom?
Classroom doesn't help. No, bringing to the classroom doesn't help. Because once I'm in the classroom, I'm only teaching kids. I'm not checking assignments. The only way I can get to see about it, once your parents check it, they can take a picture and send it to me. That's it. No checking of the hard copy, okay? That I do only for the test, not for the daily assignment. Now, let's do. Okay, now there's one more thing. Quickly. Yeah, somebody asked me a question. Yes, Alni.
I know this is a task of question, but when is going to be the test? The month test?
We'll probably do that in the first or second week of February. I'm still working on that. Okay.
Okay.
Now, again, for the kids who have not given the test before, you might think that this is something scary. It is not. It is a test of the kids, but evaluation of the teacher. Meaning, when you guys don't do good in the test, I take that personally, saying, okay, fine, that means this topic I did not teach well. I don't send a report card to the parents saying, okay, your child did not do good. No, I don't do that. My tests are meant for a purpose to check how good I am teaching or how bad I am teaching. Not to say how good a kid is or how bad that kid is, okay? So I take those things personally because I am emotionally into what I do. Okay? Alright. Now coming back to this one. So I said that I taught you guys adding fractions, and I said, okay, I don't want to teach you subtracting fraction because it's the same thing. I will do, David, don't do emoji beta, okay, because that gets my attention for no reason. Nehet, you will not do that either. Yes, Asvik.
I thought you said we were going to learn about division fractions.
Exactly. So that's what I was coming to. So what I was trying to say was, Nehet, sit down properly. You're not on the beach right now. Okay. Nehet, that is for you. Sit down properly. So when we learned addition, and I said, okay, I'll not teach you subtraction because it's the same thing. When it comes to multiplication, division of fractions, I will only teach you guys multiplication. I will not teach you division. Now you will say, you are a very bad teacher. You can say so for a little bit. We'll figure it out. Even if I don't teach, you will learn. That's the magic. So let's do it. Now, multiplying fractions. If I say 4 by 8, multiply that by 3 by 6. What do we do? Yes, Alni.
We'll do tic-tac-toe.
Tic-tac-toe is a tool, but before we go to tic-tac-toe, what do we do?
We simplify.
Yeah, so look at this. Simple thing is, whatever you have in the numerator and whatever you have in the denominator. So you will multiply 4 with 3 and multiply 8 with 6. That is the first thing you will do. Right, Shyamli? Yeah. Arihan, the same thing for you also?
Yeah.
Okay, so so basically here's the thing, okay? So if I have, let's say, to multiply 1 by 2 with 3 by 9. What this means is, okay, stay on mute. When you have 1 by 2 multiplied with 3 by 9, what do? You multiply the numerators and multiply the denominators. That's what you will do. So that means it will become 1 into 3 by 2 into 9. This is the first thing you will do. Now, there is some fun part to it. I did not say dance, I said fun. And fun could be in different forms. I get fun in solving maths. Okay? Now, next thing is simplify things. Make things simpler. Make the numbers smaller. Okay? How do we do it? Now, 1 is a small number. I cannot break it. Right? 3. Can I break it? No, probably it's also a very small number. 2 is also a very small number. Let's look at 9. Can I write 9 as 3 into 3? Is it okay to write 9 as 3 into 3?
Yes, sir.
Yeah? Now, when I find similar numbers in the numerator and denominator, that gives me excitement. Meaning I can play with them. I call it tic-tac-toe. That's what Salini was talking about. Now I got same number in the numerator and denominator both. I will knock off 1 3 and 1 3 here. Done. So, wait. I knocked off 1 in the numerator and 1 in the denominator at the same time. Now what I have here? 1 divided by 2 into 3. So 1 divided by 2 into 3. 2 into 3 is 6. This is my answer. Stop playing with emojis, guys. This is my 30th request, maybe. Yeah? Yeah?
Like, I forgot.
Like, dislike, love, hate, passion, exercise, lot of things. Okay. Now, see, look at this. Whatever fraction I have to multiply, what did I do? I multiplied the numerators and multiplied the denominators. Now, once I have this one, I see that I can break some numbers into smaller numbers. So 9 I can break as 3 into 3. I did that. Now, once I did that, this 3 and this 3 I can knock off. So basically I can knock off the same numbers. That's what I call as tic-tac-toe. Okay? So here by knocking them off, I got 1 in the numerator and 2 3 in the denominator. That became my answer. Yes, Mandi.
Can I go to the restroom?
100%. Now, you will say that multiplying fraction is not easy. I say it is easy, it is fun. Now I will show you guys how you can multiply 4 fractions together. Let's look at this. 1 by 2 into 4 by 9 into 3 by 6 into 7 by 8. If I say multiply these 4 fractions, this might look scary, but this is not. Same thing we will do. What we will do? All the things we have in the numerator and all the things we have in the denominator, let's write them down. So 1 into 4 into 3 into 7 divided by 2 into 9 into 6 into 8. This is what I got. Now, we'll look at how we can break the numbers. Now look at this. 1 is small, I don't want to worry about that. 4 I can say 2 into 2, correct? Then 3 is a small number, I cannot touch that. Let it be. 7 also is a prime number, I cannot break it. Now look at this here. I have a 2, 2 is small number. 9 I can write as 3 into 3. Yeah? And then this 6 I can write as 3 into 2. And then this 8 I can write as 4 into 2. Okay? Now I have a lot of numbers. See, this 2 and this 2 I can knock off tic-tac-toe. 1 3 here and 1 3 here I can knock off. This is also tic-tac-toe. This 2 and this 2 also can knock off. This is also tic-tac-toe. Yeah? Now what do I have here? 7 into 1 becomes 7. And then the denominator I have 3 into 3 into 4 into 4 into 2. So this became 7 divided by this multiplication. So 9, 3 into 3, 9 into 2, 18 times 4, 72. this problem, which was looking like a monstrous problem, multiplying 4 fractions together, not fun, right? It looks scary to begin with. But did I do anything complicated? No. I just wrote everything down and I broke the numbers into smaller pieces. Like 4, I did that 4 into 2. 9, I wrote as 3 into 3. 6, I wrote into 3 into 2. 8, I wrote as 4 into 2. And then knocked off. Then I did tic-tac-toe, which was not math, that was more of a game. Yeah? And then I got simpler numbers to deal with. I got the answer. So tomorrow, if you get to multiply 8 fractions also, don't get scared. It is an opportunity to play. Yeah, Ashar, do you agree?
Yes.
So, opportunity to play with the math, not with the chair, Nihit. Sit down. Okay. So, is everybody with me? Aradhya, Harihan, Mandeep, Shalini, Yaganya, Sanvi.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Aditi.
Yes.
Yep. So, Sanvi, is this clear to you, beta? I know you joined a little late, so I'm just trying to confirm.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, you're able to follow this, right? So far we have learned, stop playing with emojis, that is too much of emojis, I'm getting tired. Okay, so we learned how to do addition of fractions, we learned how to do subtraction of fractions, and then we learned how to do multiplication of fractions also. Be it 1 fraction, 2 fraction, 4 fraction, we don't care. We can just play with it. Yaditi, you agree?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, I told you guys that I don't want to teach you division. Let's promise ourselves that we will not learn division of fractions. Okay? Whenever we come across division, we'll say, I don't want to do it.
Why, sir?
Huh?
Why?
I'll tell you why. Because, see, your teacher is a bad teacher. Your teacher plays with math. He doesn't study math. And I want to inject that idea in you guys, that whenever you get an opportunity to play with math, play with it. Now, let's look at it. I said 3 by 6 divided by 6 by 9. Okay? So, remember my statement. I said, whenever I get to do division, I will say, no, I don't want to do division. I'm scared of division. I don't like division. What? Why? Because whatever we have learned, I want to use that. I will convert division to multiplication. Yeah? Yarihan.
Sorry, I actually have my hand up.
Yeah, so answer, I see again, as I keep claiming, I am one of the worst teachers to deal with. I don't care about the answer. I only care about the process part of it. How you learn the concept, how you apply it. Because once you learn it, you can do hundreds of problems. Right? So now coming back to the agenda, I'm saying I have division to do. I don't want to do division. I don't like division. I will change division to multiplication, no matter what. So I had 3 by 6 to be divided by 6 by 9. I said no. I want to multiply. I don't want to divide. I'm a very stubborn, rude, arrogant person. And when I said no, I will not do divide, I will do multiplication, somebody got really upset with me. And they started dancing. So when I said I will not do division, I will do multiplication, somebody got upset. Let's say Sanvi got upset with me. I told Sanvi that Sanvi will not do division, I will do multiplication only. So Sanvi got upset. And since Sanvi got upset, she really got mad. What she did? She changed the numbers. She flipped the numbers. That is the trick. So you don't have to learn division separately. When you have to deal with fractions, you can convert the division to multiplication. And when you do that, your numbers flip. You said 3 by 6 divided by 6 by 9, you converted that to 3 by 6 multiplied by something. And this guy did not like it, changed upside down. So 9 went up, 6 came down. And now you're good. You can do multiplication, whatever you have learned. You do the same way. So this becomes 3 into 9 divided by 6 into 6. And you can, let's try simplifying it. 3 remains 3. 9 you can write as 3 into 2. 6 you can write as 3 into 2. Or 9 you can write as 3 into 3. Sorry, my bad. 6 becomes 3 into 2. And this 6 also becomes 3 into 2. Now, let's play. 3 and 3 tic-tac-toe. This 3 and this 3 also tic-tac-toe. What do you have? 3 divided by 2 into 2, which is 3 by 4. Yeah? Sanvi, happy now? Sanvi was mad at me.
I did the exact same thing.
Yeah? So see, all the jokes apart. What I'm trying to say is, when you have to do division, you can convert that to multiplication. Not can, you have to convert that to multiplication. And when you convert that, this changes upside down. Whatever is there after division, that changes upside down.
So is there any other way to do it, like, or do you have to turn it into multiplication?
You don't like dance?
No, I'm just asking.
No, I mean, this is one easy way. When we learn more, when we do more, we can certainly do more things here. Okay?
Okay.
Now, you saw, see, interesting thing is, we learned only addition and we were able to do subtraction the same way. We learned only multiplication and with a little bit of dance we were able to do division also. Yeah? So we learned how to do addition, subtraction, multiplication, division of fractions. Do you guys think I'm saying it right? You learned it? Okay. Now, there's one more thing. One more favorite statement of mine. Like I keep saying, I don't care about the answer. Right? And you guys don't like it for sure. But that's how I am, right? I'm getting old, I'm very stubborn now. So, I always say I don't care about the answer. The message for you is, I don't care about the answer, meaning you focus on the process, the steps, how you are doing the calculation. If you are following the steps correctly, your answers will match. Your answers will be right. If you don't follow the steps correctly, no matter how much focused you are for answers, you might go wrong. Second statement of mine is, don't trust anybody. Meaning, when you have a problem to solve, even if your best friend says that you can solve in a certain way, don't trust him or her. Do it yourself. That's the second statement of mine. And my third statement is, fraction is my best friend. Now you'll say why. So this relates to your point, Sami, okay? You were saying that you have to deal with some mixed numbers, right? So I say fraction is my best friend. Whenever I'm dealing with not natural number, right? Not whole numbers. Then my first friend or the best friend is fractions. Convert everything to fraction, then deal with it. So now let's look at it. If I have 4 3 by 9 to be multiplied by 2 by 6. When I have a situation like this, I have a mixed number and then I have a fraction. My best friend is fraction. I have to convert everything to fraction first. Yeah, Rihan.
Wait, but since you said don't trust your best friend, and if your best friend is fraction, you don't trust.
Okay. You are now. So you are relating the points quite nicely, and good that you are paying attention. I like it. But my point here is, these three statements exist by itself. They are not together. Okay. So I will not make the three statements together in one place. Okay. That's the way you can take it away. Okay. Now coming back to a serious discussion, that then who should I trust your parents the most? Okay, coming back to a serious discussion here. I have a mixed number and then I have a fraction. How do I deal with them? So that's when I said, okay, now Arihan, I can correct my statement. I am saying, don't trust your best friend when it comes to solving math if he's a living thing. Now my statement is correct. So fraction is my best friend, but it's not a living thing. so I can trust it. Yeah? Alright, so coming back to a serious point. So if I have mixed number and a fraction, my first attempt would be to convert everything to fraction because fraction is my best friend. Yes, Alni?
You say sometimes to treat you as a friend, so
But
I cannot trust you.
you can trust me as a teacher though. Okay, coming back to this one, okay. So now we have a mixed number and a fraction. Convert everything to a fraction because fraction is my best friend, which is not a living thing. So what does it become? How do you convert this to a fraction? Who doesn't know? Yeah, Rihan.
So you multiply 4 by 9.
Yeah. You go clockwise, that's what I say. So 9 times 4 plus 3 by this. Multiply, add, divide. Multiply, add, divide. So 9 times 4, 36 plus 3, 39 by 9. So this is how it converted to a fraction. Improper fraction actually. Now this multiplied by 2 by 6. Now you deal with it. So this becomes what? 39 into 2 divided by 9 into 6. The same way like how you multiplied fractions before. So 39 you can write as 13 into 3 and 2 remains 2. 9 you can write as 3 into 3. 6 you can write as 3 into 2. And now you can do tic-tac-toe. This 3 gone. This 2 gone. So it becomes 13 by 3 into 3. Became 13 by 9. Yeah? Is everybody with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Wait, yes, sir.
Yep.
Are you like allowed to do like? So you know, as like you like see where like it has why do I keep saying like? Like where you have 13 as a numerator, and then on the bottom you have 3 times 3. Are you allowed to just do like 13 minus 3 is 10, and then you remove the 10? I mean, you remove the 3 and then keep the 10.
So that is part of the simplification. I stopped here because I was not wanting to go further. I can convert this to a mixed number again, right? Like the way we decoded this to become a fraction, I can encode this to make a mixed number again, right? Because my numerator is more than my denominator. So it's a mixed number. It can convert to a mixed number. Or I can break it into 2 parts. One is the whole number and the fraction. So there are multiple things that we can do. This is a logical point. Depending on how much of fun you want to have with it, you can do multiple things. Yes, David?
People keep putting emojis.
I don't know if there is a better way of doing it, or if I have to learn another language to convey it to everybody, okay? I have probably told today 30 times that no emojis, no texting. If you have a question to ask me directly, no talking among yourself. But probably I have to learn another language which reaches people better. Yes, Alni?
I got another answer. I got 39 by 27.
39 by 27. Yeah, you can get that. Because you did not do 39 is what? 39 is 13 times 3. Just because you did not break it into smaller piece. See, 39 I converted to 13 into 3. So that is how it becomes 1 3 and 1 3 will be gone. So it will become 13 by 9. Both the same. Okay? Alright, so I will let you guys go. Wait for the assignments. Request you all to do the assignment. Show it to your parents. And after you show it to your parents, ask them to send it to me as well. I don't want you guys to skip the assignments. I don't give a lot of assignments. The minimum assignment that I give, which hardly takes 20 to 25 minutes. If you guys don't do that also, not fun. Yeah? Yeah, Aditi.
I heard that emojis and typing are very rude to do sometimes.
Maybe. But anyways, we should not be focusing on those things. That is not part of the syllabus. Our focus has to be on learning math in a in a very interesting way, in as much fun as possible, but then any other fun apart from learning math, we'll keep it aside or outside the class. Yeah? I mean, I'm not saying that don't use emojis. You can use emojis whenever you feel like, but outside the class. Alright? See you guys next Saturday. Have fun.
Thank you, sir.
Alright. Bye bye. Bye bye.